Hello and welcome to another Blitz It Web training video. In this video, we're going to be learning how to use the delivery tool, how to perform deliveries and journeys. And we're going to be using Blitz It Web's training facility to do that. Now, the training facility is free and open to anyone who wants to give it a go, and there's no login required. So firstly, go to the website www.blitzitweb.com.au. The delivery tool is actually designed for mobile phones, so I'm using it on a mobile phone screen size. Once you're at the website, you can go to the hub menu and training, and we see there are a few options of tools and also a link to the training videos, but we want to go to driving. Now, this creates fake data, so every time you refresh the page, the data will reset, the data for training with. We're actually located at the warehouse, and we see from the warehouse there is one route departing today, Western route, and it's ready to go. So select the route. Now, the first step is really just to review the journey and what destinations there are. It's made up of two types of destinations. One is pickup, so the up arrows are any pickups. We have 3 pickups to do from the warehouse, and we have 3 drop-offs here. See, the down arrow means a drop-off. So let's proceed to start the journey. Now it pulls all the required information, and before we drop anything off, we obviously have to pick something up. So we're going to do these 3 pickups from the warehouse, and we can even see the address of the warehouse by pushing the information icon. And now we see all the things that we need to pick up. There are 644 units that are required, one liter low fat and 2 sweet chili ice cream tubs. So to count them off, you can actually just select the line, and you see that it actually tells you what batches to expect to count, 605 and 34 of different batches. As you count them along, you can just check them off like so, and then we're up to 1 liter low fat milk. Check that one off, and we can check that one off just to make sure that we have the right count. This second tab is actually it just shows us simply all the batches without showing us a neat and tidy line item. And this third tab shows us packages that are to be picked up, so it might be boxes or crates. And the fourth one shows us how all those packages are packed together into one, so it might be 2 pallets and things like that. So let's go to the first tab. We've counted them all. We see that we actually only have 639 units. We've counted that, we've confirmed that, and we can sign the release. So we're just giving our signature for proof that we're the ones, that I'm the one who released this stock from the warehouse. So check and sign, and we're ready to go to our first drop-off. So if we go to our next destination, Cobden Crayons, and we see that there are 39 2-liter full cream milk that we need to deliver. We can count them off as we go. Or we can also actually specify how many of each unit. In this case, we've counted 8 of this particular batch, and it notes that that's 3 more than what is actually needed. So we can count 3 less of this batch, and it's actually delivering 39. Now, it's important to note that the number on the left is the number that's going to be invoiced. So there are 39 units on order, but there are only going to be 36 units invoiced. But we're going to fix that. We're going to just check that off and say, yep, 39 units have been delivered. So we can proceed to push the sign button, and it realizes that there are temperature sensitive products on board, so it requires us to enter a temperature. Let's enter a very specific temperature and press the check button to record that temperature. If you want to edit the temperature, you can push the temperature button here as well, and adjust that accordingly. Proceed to sign. It asks if there's anything being returned, so any glass bottles returned. We say yes, there are actually 9 glass bottles that are coming back, and let's push the sign button again. Again, it realizes that there are 9 glass bottles being returned, and it just wants us to confirm that. If we approve that discrepancy and get the customer's signature, it might be that the signature isn't accurate, so you can just push the erase button and start again. There we go. Check that signature and save the changes. And that's one delivery done. Next destination is Timboon Treacle Treats. Um, let's just say Timboon Treacle Treats, they're actually closed. So we won't do anything there. We will just continue on to Deep Creek Wholesalers. Go to the first tab. Now we see there are 550 units of 2 litre full cream milk that need to be delivered. That's a big number to count. And we want to break that down into more countable increments. So if we go to the sidebar menu and the settings icon here and press quantity breakdowns, we can actually break it down into crates. So let's view that. See, it says 61C for 61 crates and 1 unit. If we want it to show us in crates and pallets, we can select both of them, and it tells us 1 pallet, 16 crates, and 1 unit need to be delivered. So let's just check that off, and let's check that one off. But also, we actually decided to deliver 3 units. So it shows there are 2 extra units being delivered. Let's enter a temperature, 1 degree, and there were no returns, so we proceed. Now it realizes that there are 2 extra tubs of ice cream being delivered, and it just wants us to approve that that is accurate. We're going to approve that change and get the customer's signature. Check and save. Now, sometimes we might want to print an invoice off on site. To do that, we just select the information icon, and there's a little print icon that we can select, and we have a few options there of different PDFs that we might want to generate. So we've completed Deep Creek Wholesalers. We can see there's a green icon there, and Timmy Treacle Treats was closed. So we proceed to the warehouse. Once we return home, we can push the finish button here. Are you sure? Yes, I am sure. And congratulations, we've completed our first journey with Blitzit Web.